Hi, this is Brandon from ThirstGym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the standing band crunch. This is a fantastic abdominal and trunk exercise. I really like this for strength sport athletes in terms of learning how to find their footing and brace for the squat and the deadlift. It can be great for some athletic endeavors as well. The big issue I see with this exercise is usually performed incorrectly. So we're going to talk how you really maximize and get the most you can out of this exercise. So you're going to need some kind of band attached to like a chin-up bar or a rig, something where the band can be higher than your head level, and then ideally where you can kind of hold onto it as well. So this light band from Elite FTS works great. And then what we're going to do, instead of, I guess the main issue we see is that people are standing right underneath and then just crunching down, okay? And while there's not really anything necessarily wrong with this, that's just not very optimal. We're kind of just doing a really small range of motion. What we want to do is we want to walk out to where the band is almost pulling us backwards, okay? So we want to be able to have some tension to where the band is going to force me to have to dig my feet into the ground, bring my hips forward a little bit, and now I'm in a good, strong position that I can already feel my abdominals engaged before I even start. I'm going to push my feet to the sides of my shoes, make sure I'm rooted in well, and this is where the rooting for the powerlifting part comes in, that we want to be able to feel that, and that's going to help us have more transfer over to our big lifts. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pull down with our abdominals and our hip flexors, and we're going to think about doing like a reverse RDL, and then as we come up, we want to control it so the band doesn't yank and throw me across the room. So I'm going to dig my feet in, good little tilt here, feel my abs, hinge, and then control, hinge, and then control. So it's really hard to see as I'm trying to rip the floor apart, and at the top I'm bringing my hips and squeezing my butt similar to like I would with an RDL. So this way is much more challenging than if I was just underneath here doing crunches. So with this exercise, 3 to 5 sets, or probably 10 to 20 repetitions, it's an ideal place to be. Finding a good blend of a band that's strong enough to challenge your abdominal strength at the same time to where you have enough ability to be able to perform the exercise properly without it pulling you off the ground. You're going to have to play around with your foot stance and the band strength just based upon the setup that you have to be able to maximize this. But by doing so, it really teaches, like I said, how to root into the floor and stay upright and strong. You can adjust your stance of your feet based upon what you want it to really try to help with. So, if you want to put it in your squat stance, your sumo deadlift stance, your conventional stance on your deadlift, all of that is totally an option available to you depending upon what you really are trying to program it for and trying to get out of it. Usually a moderate stance just to start with to get the hang of the exercise, and then the more narrow you come in, obviously the more challenging it's going to get, the wider you get. You're going to be a little more stable, but it's going to probably transfer over to your sumo deadlift a little bit more. So if you have any questions about the standing band crunch, please feel free in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.